Get your rat. Get your rat. What up? It's a tech. Thank you for the 40 plus subscribers. I really appreciate y'all. It really means a lot to me that we're making progress and all the good stuff. First and foremost, I want to apologize for my inconsistency. I had some things I had to take care of and kind of lost track of time when it came to posting and stuff. I still haven't posted the other video. I'm gonna make sure I post it after this one. First and foremost, which I already said, I want to jump right into it. Workplace environment, dealing with political stuff, and just drama. The easiest thing to do, not even the easiest thing to do, the more beneficial, the more worth your time, saving your energy, is just taking a step back, learning how to be passive, learn how to be passive, and just do your job. Do your job to the best of your abilities, and then get the fuck on. And that's it. You stay cool. Don't let nobody see that they can trigger and rock your boat. Don't let them do that. It's not worth it. This is gonna be like a double story. I had a moment where I was talking with a friend, and it went like, I'm in that mode of really just trying to level up my life, right? And just, I don't want to say this. I'm trying to own my own business. Not trying to, I'm going to. The wordplay is very important here too. Wanting and saying that you're going to do it are two different things. Make sure you remember that. Because I was in a conversation with a friend, and I was hoping that I'd be pointed in the best direction. Now, you see how I use that word as well. You're not using the right direction, because we don't know right from wrong sometimes, especially when it comes to sharing information with somebody else who would possibly point the finger back at you and be like, well, you told me to do this and this is what happened. So I'm not that kind of person. I'm the type of individual that said, point me in the best direction that you believe that would either be proven that it will work, or that you know it can work. Point me in that direction. Show me where that I can spend my time and not feel like it's wasted. That's what I'm big on. And I'm not finna point the finger back at you of saying that I didn't get the results that you told me I would get, or I didn't get the results that I told you I wanted to get, but you gave me information that got me different results. I'm not that type of person, because I took it upon myself to ask you the information. I decided to ask my friend some information, and given their background, they're in a good space. They're in a really good space to where they can say that they can sit in a room with a bunch of millionaires. And it's kind of like, if you know that I'm on that vibe, I'm on that track of getting there too, of becoming the next millionaire from that group that you are a part of, don't you think that I would seek that kind of information? Not be told the cons, the unexpected things that could happen. To me, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Stop trying to fucking scare me. Stop trying to scare me out of doing shit that I want to do in my life. If I say I want to go jump off a fucking bridge, point me in the best direction on how to land that motherfucker. That's how I feel. I'm tired of having friends that feel like I'm just gonna point the finger at them just because of the information they gave me. It's like, if you scared to give information, just fucking say that. Like, I'm tired of it. I feel so passionate about this, bro. Like this shit is really dawning on me to where I have to say something. But if I say it to the person directly, then they're going to feel like, oh, you're being defensive and oh, maybe we shouldn't be friends. It's like, well, maybe that you the sensitive one. You ever thought about that? Maybe you're the sensitive one. But remember, remember this for your life. Nobody is going to point the finger back at themselves when they know that they're wrong. They're going to try everything in their power to believe that they're right, to convince themselves either of a lie, of a shit that sounds good on paper or sounds good when spoken, but they wrong. And they know that there's better information out there. But then there are people out there that still hold the best information because they're so afraid of the person that they given to surpasses them. That's why with all these fucking gurus and shit, quote unquote gurus, the ones that are giving you courses and information and telling you that the shit works and you got to put in the work and all the other shit, like all that shit's a cover up. Like you, you got to put in the work. Of course, we all do. Nothing in this life is easy. Don't ever let nobody tell you that anything in this life is easy because it's not. You still got to go through something just to get it for it to feel easy. But you have to go through shit. You have to go through phases. You got to go through chapters, different quests, paths, all of that for you to understand that this is what it is. And you got to chalk it up to the game and stop hating the player for it. This is the game that we're all in. None of y'all motherfuckers want to believe that shit, but this is the real game. And I'm trying to let my friends know, stop being so fucking sensitive because I'm not. I'm a hard body individual. Come from tough love. If you don't know that, now you know. I come from tough love, predominantly raised by my mother, my grandmother, mostly that, and I wasn't really around my brothers like that. I didn't really get to learn all like that. I learned everything pretty much by myself. Yeah, I picked up a few things from people around the way, but it's not like they was really there aside me, like growing with me type shit. Like I kind of yearned for that. I kind of yearned to have somebody that I can grow with, somebody that that they can still stick on their path and not feel like that I'm trying to dictate their life or everything, but we can still learn from each other. We can still bounce ideas off of each other. That's the type of friendship that I value most, that we can still, it can be stimulated to where you're getting the results. You understand that there are going to be problems, cons, setbacks, unexpected costs, whatever the fuck you want to call it. All of that stuff is going to come up. Whatever territory that you go into, whether if it's being trying to be wealthy, trying to get you a business, trying to own somebody else's business, playing a fucking basketball game, whatever it is in this life, bro, you have to understand this shit is hard. And you pick your heart. Nothing is handed to us. Nothing was definitely not handed to me. The one thing that I can feel is just that I'm optimistic as fuck. I'm super optimistic. And it's a fucking job to just do that. To still have a smile on your face, even when your day is so shitty, when you've had about back-to-back transactions that just were just complete shit, and still smile to the 7th one. Still keep a positive attitude to the 10th one. And then be in a relationship where you come home and you still put on a smile for the person there because they didn't do nothing wrong. But you still want to keep that positive attitude because they may feel something just because you're down in the dumps. And when you're down, they feel like they want to be down. Like, why? That's another fucking video that we can talk about. Let me know in the comment section you want to talk about that too, because I could lay it out on the flow for real. I can lay all the money on the floor and all that game gonna be picked up. Watch. Just like this motherfucking video right here. Like, understand me when I say this, gang. Like, you wanna have friends in your corner that's going to tell you not just the bad, not just what the bad can happen, and telling you don't want friends telling you that you're not ready for the unexpected. You don't know what the fuck I'm ready for. You don't know what I'm ready for, bruh. Understand that. This is not the game that you think it is. I'm built for this shit. Whoo, man. I'm telling you, like, this shit is really getting me riled up right now. And it's just because I'm very passionate about wanting to change my life. I'm very passionate about learning. I'm very passionate about growing. About becoming the best version of myself is something that I always keep pumping in my clothing brand, Splash Ice. I pump that so fucking hard. Smiling confidence, that's all that is about. SIC is on tatted on my wrist. It's not going anywhere. Splash Ice is not going anywhere. I gotta take a few steps back just so I can take 10,000 steps forward. I gotta go back to the job thing. I went back to get a job. Now I'm already ready to leave this motherfucker. It's only been about a little bit over a month. I'm ready to leave already. Not because that I don't want to clock in, clock out for somebody else, but the fact that I know that I can cover so much more ground if I had the information. I know what I would do. I would not abuse my power. That's how I am as an individual. I'm not using it for evil. I'm using it to get mine, take care of me and mine, take care of my fortress, build out all of my dreams, and cater to my inner child. That's all I want to do in this life now. I've grown up to the point to where I'm 31 years old. I just want to level up to where I can do all those things that I just said. That's it. And I want to surround myself around people that think like that. I don't know if it's just going to just start happening miraculously on its own to where I least expect it. Maybe it may so. Maybe it be so. It's kind of like I'm kind of annoyed by this concept of you have to act like you don't need it just so it attracts to you. It's annoying. I can understand it. I don't say I like it because I need fucking help. I'm not begging, but I need fucking help. I need help, bruh. Baby, I need help. Man or woman, I know y'all got the game. I know you got something that can help me get closer to what I'm trying to get to. And trust and believe, when I'm in that position of power, I've been telling this to many of other people that I've been around that has gotten to know me long enough to understand when I say this. When I get into a position of power, I plan to give back to those who really poured into me first. The people that semi poured into me, yeah, I give them a little something for their troubles or something like that. Not on no petty shit, not on like, oh, I'm better than you shit, none of that. I'm going to give what I feel like is right to be given, and I'm going to move the fuck on. Because I don't owe nobody anything. I know that for damn sure. When I leave this world, I don't owe nobody shit. Mark my words when I say that, because I don't give a fuck. This is the realest that you gonna get, a Blue Carter. When the music drop, it's on. When the music videos drop, it's on. The movies, it's on. Video games, on. TV shows, on. 50 Cent, holla at me. Businessman, mogul, billionaire, all of that, trillionaire, on the way. It's all there. The whole blueprint is laid out. It's just that all my information, that's what you're going to see in the future, and you'll be like, damn, I really followed him when he'd even have the bridge built. But all that information that I've been stacking up, it's all piling up on this side. All on this side. Where I'm at is right here. I just need this little bit of information just so I can get to this part of the bridge. That's it. That's it. I can jump the motherfucker, but I don't know. I just don't know. I'd rather build it out just a little bit further. Just a little bit more. Because I want to learn. It's not about the money. It's not about the success. It's not about what you think it's about. I'm not materialistic or anything like that. But I understand what these things do to other people. I understand what it can get me. Like, for an example, some people may see this as materialistic, but for an example, if I'm driving around in a Camry and I know that I'm dressed a certain way, no one's going to pay attention to me. But if I pull up in a 7 Series Beamer and I'm like, dapper down, I'm dressed slightly different, like a little casual, still got a little class to it, whatever, there's going to be some people that want to break their neck a little bit. Psychology. They did all this for a reason. That's why that they're fucking millionaires right now. It's just that simple. But for those who don't understand, it's okay. Because this is not the only video. There are many other videos on my channel that you can learn from me. And I just want to keep giving the information back. Because I'm so excited about learning. Because that's what I care about most. Being able to learn and being able to do whatever it is that I please, when I want, whenever I want, however I want, and becoming the best version of myself. So when I decide to build a family, when I decide to build my home, it will be structured right. I come from a strict background, tough skin. If we got to live in the hood for the first rounds, got to. Because the 90s babies is the last of the dying breed. It changes after 2000s. They not gonna be as hard body as that. But that's okay though, because those after 2000s, they can learn. They can learn. But you have to want it for yourself, like how bad as I want it for myself. I just want to surround myself around people that actually fucking get it, that understand where I'm coming from. Because I'll tell you this, to end that story about my friend, that I asked them information and they told me, oh, you're going to be hit with unexpected calls, oh, for things that you may not be prepared for. That kind of ticked me off. I literally was about to write him a whole message, like about yay long. And I said, you know what? I took a deep breath. I highlighted that whole bitch. I deleted it. And I just said, thanks, bro. That's it. Because that's not the first time that I had an encounter with him like that. But I didn't say nothing. I was just appreciative of the fact that he's already connected in so many different places, especially with millionaires and all that. I ain't want to say shit because I don't feel like it's necessary to. It's too much of my energy. So I'd rather make a video for people that really tune in to watch my shit to understand that I was really the bigger person in the situation, because they can easily just feel like, oh, I don't want to give them wrong information so they can come back to me and blame me for everything that didn't go right for them. Like, bruh, like, just say you don't know the shit. Like, for real. So with that, I'm like, I'm cool. I'd rather just keep my cool, calm collectiveness. This is just who I am as a person. I don't need to intervene into conflict. I don't need to open up that door. It's not necessary. I could say what needs to be said and still get my point across without yelling, without being belligerent, without giving long ass text messages like I used to when I was a kid. All of that shit's out the door, bro. All that shit's like gone. Simple as that. That's just how it is for me. I can just go on. So understand this, man. This video was an outlet. I needed it. I needed to share it with y'all. And I thank you for sticking with me all the way through, for subscribing, for liking, for commenting on my videos and stuff, because I really hope that this helps out somebody. I really do. Because I'm tired for y'all of having people pussyfooting around, not just being straight up with you about what it is, what it can be done, what solutions you can provide, and the cons. Not just the cons and putting fear on my heart, making me think like, oh, I shouldn't go into this. I should stick to doing this. You trying to tell me that you want me to still stay a salary slave, bruh? That's what you telling me. That's not a real friend. And I could have said that to that person, but I chose not to. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just accept you for who you are, and I'm finna just go that way. I'll see you when I see you, bro. Like, that's just what it is for me. I just don't, I don't feel the need that I got to burn a bridge just because I didn't like what a motherfucker said to me. That's how I feel. It's not necessary. Now, if you end up now blatantly obvious, then yeah, I'm kicking your ass to the curb. I don't give a fuck. The fuck? There's millions and billions of people that are way worth my way worth my time to chill with, to learn from, to grow with, all of that. There's so many more that would be so grateful, and would always want to hang out just to go learn, just to go do some more shit together, because that we know that we're an unstoppable team. That's the type of fucking energy that I like. That's what I'm grateful for. But it's cool though, because everybody, they got their own little playing field and they like to do what they do. And I'm like, cool, all right, do what you do. It's cool. Just stay the fuck away from me though. I'm not. Tech.